Growing up in Newark, New Jersey, Brian De Palma was born into a family that valued education and creativity. His father was a surgeon, and his mother was a homemaker, which provided a stable environment for his early years. The family later moved to Woodside, New York, where De Palma was exposed to the arts at a young age. He developed an interest in film while studying at Columbia University, where he made short films that showcased his unique vision. During his college years, he was influenced by the works of Alfred Hitchcock and the French New Wave directors, which shaped his style and storytelling approach. De Palma's early films like Greetings and Hi Mom reflected his fascination with the complexities of human behavior and societal issues. He also found inspiration in the works of his peers, including Martin Scorsese, who became a close friend and collaborator. Their shared experiences in the New York film scene helped De Palma refine his craft and explore new ideas. As he ventured into feature films, his distinctive style emerged, marked by suspenseful narratives and innovative camera techniques. The combination of his upbringing, education, and the influence of mentors and peers laid the foundation for a successful career in filmmaking. Brian De Palma is a well-known film director famous for his unique style and storytelling. He has made many popular movies that often mix suspense and drama. Can you recall the first work of director Brian De Palma you watched? Maybe it was Carrie, Scarface, or The Untouchables. Each of these films has something special that keeps viewers interested. In your view, what makes director Brian De Palma stand out from his contemporaries? Perhaps it is his ability to create tension, or his use of camera angles that make scenes more exciting. Many people have favorite memories related to his films. What is your most cherished memory or personal experience connected to this classic star? We would love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. There are many funny, shocking, and sad facts about Brian De Palma coming up, so keep watching this video. Growing up in New Jersey, Brian De Palma found his passion for filmmaking during his teenage years. He was captivated by the magic of movies, especially after watching Alfred Hitchcock's films. The suspense and storytelling sparked something inside him. One pivotal moment came when he borrowed a camera from a friend and began making short films with his peers. He experimented with different techniques, learning how to create tension and emotion through visuals. In college, he studied at Sarah Lawrence and later at the University of California, Los Angeles. There, he met other aspiring filmmakers and shared ideas. A significant experience was when he directed a short film that won an award at a student film festival. This recognition fueled his desire to pursue a career in film. His early works, like Greetings and Hi, Mom, showcased his unique style and storytelling ability. The thrill of creating stories that could evoke strong emotions drove him to continue exploring the world of cinema. Each project became a stepping stone, leading him to become a renowned director known for his innovative techniques and gripping narratives. Brian De Palma significantly influenced the film industry through his unique storytelling and innovative techniques. He is known for his mastery of suspense and psychological thrillers which set a new standard in Hollywood. His films often blend elements of horror, crime, and drama, creating a distinct style that has inspired many filmmakers. De Palma's use of split screens and long takes changed how stories could be told visually, allowing for more complex narratives. His work on films like Carrie, Scarface, and The Untouchables showcased his ability to create memorable characters and intense situations. These films not only became classics, but also influenced the genres of horror and crime dramas. De Palma's collaboration with actors like Al Pacino and Robert De Niro helped elevate their careers and brought attention to their talents. Moreover, his approach to storytelling often challenged societal norms and explored themes of obsession, identity, and morality. This thematic depth has encouraged other filmmakers to tackle similar subjects, expanding the range of stories told in cinema. De Palma's impact extends beyond his own films, as his techniques and themes continue to resonate in contemporary cinema. His legacy is evident in the works of many modern directors who cite him as an inspiration. Facing numerous challenges early in his career, Brian De Palma encountered financial struggles that made it difficult to fund his projects. With limited resources, he often had to rely on his creativity to bring his visions to life. Industry skepticism was another hurdle, as many doubted his unique style and approach to filmmaking. Critics were unsure about his experimental techniques, which included blending genres and pushing narrative boundaries. Despite this, De Palma remained resilient. He found innovative ways to finance his films, sometimes using personal savings or collaborating with friends who shared his passion for cinema. He also embraced the independent film scene, which allowed him more creative freedom. By creating short films and honing his craft, he built a portfolio that eventually caught the attention of producers. His determination and willingness to take risks led to breakthrough projects that showcased his talent, proving that obstacles could be transformed into stepping stones for success. During the making of a film in 1981, Brian De Palma was married to Nancy Allen. Their marriage ended in divorce in 1984. In the film Scarface, De Palma made a notable appearance as a man reflected in a mirror at the Babylon Club. When Scarface was re-released in theaters in 2003, the studio suggested that De Palma change the soundtrack to include rap songs inspired by the film. De Palma declined this request, maintaining his original vision for the movie. In another project, he initially included a complex opening sequence that introduced a love triangle involving Phelps, his wife, and Ethan Hunt. However, this sequence was removed after test audiences felt it strayed too far from the film's genre. De Palma's decisions often reflect his commitment to storytelling and his desire to keep the audience engaged in the intended narrative. His work continues to influence filmmakers and audiences alike. Starting with Carrie, Brian De Palma made a significant mark in the film industry. This 1976 horror film, based on Stephen King's novel, showcased his unique style and ability to blend suspense with psychological depth. Critics praised De Palma for his innovative use of split screens and slow-motion sequences, which became hallmarks of his work. Peers like Martin Scorsese recognized his talent, noting how De Palma's films often pushed boundaries and explored darker themes. Following Carrie, Scarface in 1983 became another turning point. This film, with its bold portrayal of crime and ambition, solidified De Palma's reputation as a master of the gangster genre. Al Pacino's performance, combined with De Palma's direction, created a cultural phenomenon that influenced countless filmmakers. Critics often highlight how De Palma's visual storytelling and intense character studies set a new standard in cinema. In 1980, Dressed to Kill further showcased his ability to blend eroticism with thriller elements. The film received mixed reviews initially, but later gained a cult following, with many praising its stylistic choices and suspenseful narrative. Collaborators like Nancy Allen spoke highly of De Palma's vision, emphasizing how he created a unique atmosphere that kept audiences on edge. Mission Impossible in 1996 marked a significant shift in his career, introducing him to a broader audience. The film's success demonstrated his versatility and ability to adapt to the evolving landscape of Hollywood. Critics noted how De Palma's direction brought a fresh perspective to the action genre, making it a landmark film in his career. Throughout his journey, De Palma's work has often sparked discussions about violence and morality in film. His peers and critics have acknowledged his ability to provoke thought while entertaining audiences. The impact of his achievements continues to resonate, influencing new generations of filmmakers who admire his bold storytelling and innovative techniques. Several scenes in Brian De Palma's film pay tribute to Alfred Hitchcock's work. Notable references can be found in films like Vertigo, Rear Window, and Psycho. The score for this film is composed by Bernard Herrmann, who collaborated with Hitchcock on several of his classic films. This connection highlights De Palma's admiration for Hitchcock's style and storytelling. In Scarface, De Palma appears as a man reflected in a mirror at the Babylon Club. This film is a loose remake of the 1932 movie of the same name, which tells the story of an American immigrant gangster's rise and fall. The 1983 version is dedicated to the original film's writer Ben Hecht and director Howard Hawks. Producer Martin Bregman saw the original film on late-night TV and believed the story could be updated while honoring its root. De Palma's dedication to Hawks and Hecht shows his respect for the original work. As a young man, De Palma was influenced by his mother to use recording equipment to catch his father with another woman. This personal experience inspired elements of his filmmaking, reflecting his interest in themes of surveillance and betrayal. The blend of personal history and homage to cinematic legends shapes De Palma's unique style and storytelling approach. Brian De Palma's creative process is deeply rooted in his fascination with storytelling and visual style. He often blends elements of suspense, horror, and psychological drama, creating films that are both thrilling and thought-provoking. His unique approach involves meticulous planning and a strong emphasis on visual composition. De Palma is known for his use of long takes, split screens, and innovative camera angles, which draw viewers into the emotional core of his narratives. Personal experiences, such as his upbringing and education, shape his worldview and influence his work. Growing up in a Catholic household, themes of guilt and morality often surface in his films. His interest in the darker aspects of human nature is reflected in works like Carrie and Scarface, where characters grapple with their desires and consequences. De Palma's films frequently explore the blurred lines between reality and illusion, mirroring his own fascination with perception and truth. This exploration of complex characters and moral ambiguity invites audiences to reflect on their own beliefs and experiences, making his work resonate on a deeper level. His collaborations with actors and composers also enhance his storytelling, creating a rich tapestry of sound and image that captivates viewers. De Palma's ability to evoke strong emotions through visual storytelling sets him apart in the film industry, making his films memorable and impactful. The interplay of personal history and artistic vision in his work continues to inspire filmmakers and audiences alike. Brian De Palma played a significant role in the editing of Martin Scorsese's film, helping to shape key scenes. For the role of Jack Terry in his own film, De Palma initially wanted Al Pacino. When Pacino was not available, John Travolta was cast instead. Some studio executives suggested that Olivia Newton-John, who starred with Travolta in Grease, should play the role of Sally. De Palma rejected this idea, sticking to his vision for the film. Additionally, he was offered the chance to direct Flashdance, but chose to focus on Scarface instead. This decision highlighted his commitment to the story he wanted to tell. De Palma's choices reflect his strong creative direction and his desire to work with actors he believed were right for the roles. His work continues to influence filmmakers today. Brian De Palma has made a significant mark on the film industry through his unique storytelling and innovative techniques. Known for his mastery of suspense and psychological thrillers, he has influenced many filmmakers with his distinct style. His use of split screens, long takes, and intricate camera movements has set a standard for visual storytelling. De Palma's films often explore themes of obsession, identity, and the darker sides of human nature, which resonate deeply with audiences. Industry experts praise his ability to blend art and entertainment, creating films that are both visually stunning and thought-provoking. Directors like Quentin Tarantino and Martin Scorsese have cited De Palma as a major influence on their work. They admire his boldness in tackling controversial subjects and his skill in building tension. De Palma's film carried not only defined the horror genre, but also paved the way for future adaptations of Stephen King's works. His film Scarface has become a cultural touchstone, influencing not just cinema, but also music and fashion. Critics often highlight how De Palma's work challenges viewers to confront uncomfortable truths, making his films relevant across generations. His legacy continues to inspire new filmmakers to push boundaries and explore complex narratives. In Scarface, Brian De Palma included a scene in the Babylon Club that reflects his approach to filmmaking. The infamous chainsaw scene faced scrutiny from the MPA, but the main issue was a brief shot of a severed arm, which De Palma had not intended to keep in the film. He aimed to suggest more violence than he actually showed, drawing inspiration from the shower scene in Psycho. When it came to Fatal Attraction, he was offered the chance to direct but declined, believing it was too similar to play Misty for me. He also thought Michael Douglas was not a suitable lead, a view he later changed. Despite his significant body of work, De Palma has stated that Scarface is not among his favorite films, and he has a particular disdain for the bonfire of the vanities. His career reflects a complex relationship with both the content he creates and the industry standards he navigates. Glimpses into Brian De Palma's life reveal a man deeply influenced by his personal values and interests. Outside of filmmaking, he enjoys art, music, and literature, often drawing inspiration from these passions. His love for storytelling is evident in his films, where he explores complex characters and moral dilemmas. De Palma has a keen interest in social issues, which sometimes reflects in his work, as he tackles themes of violence, power, and the human condition. He has also been involved in various philanthropic efforts, supporting causes related to education and the arts. De Palma believes in the importance of nurturing creativity in young people, often advocating for arts programs in schools. His commitment to these causes shows his desire to give back to the community and inspire future generations of filmmakers. Through his personal life and values, De Palma continues to shape his artistic vision, making his work resonate on multiple levels. PJ Soles was initially cast for only 2 weeks in a film. However, after she hit Sissy Spaced over the head with her red baseball hat during a volleyball scene, Brian De Palma decided to keep her in the movie longer. This moment showed De Palma's willingness to adapt and change his plans based on what worked on set. Alfred Hitchcock had a strong reaction to De Palma's film Obsession. He was reportedly furious because he believed it was very similar to his own film Vertigo. This tension highlighted the influence Hitchcock had on De Palma's work and the expectations that came with it. Additionally, the names of the two cops in one of De Palma's films, Bob and Marty, may have been inspired by his friendships with Robert De Niro and Martin Scorsese. This connection reflects how personal relationships can influence creative choices in filmmaking. De Palma's work often blends personal experiences with cinematic influences, creating a unique style that resonates with audiences. Reflecting on the legacy of Brian De Palma, one can see a director who has shaped the landscape of modern cinema. His unique style, characterized by suspenseful storytelling and innovative camera techniques, has influenced countless filmmakers. De Palma's work in thrillers and horror, particularly with films like Carrie and Scarface, has left a lasting mark on the industry. He has shown how to blend art with commercial success, pushing boundaries while exploring complex themes of identity and morality. Looking to the future, De Palma envisions continuing to inspire new generations of filmmakers. He believes in the importance of storytelling and encourages aspiring professionals to find their unique voice. His advice is to embrace creativity, take risks, and learn from failures. He emphasizes the value of collaboration and the need to stay true to one's vision, even in the face of challenges. By doing so, new filmmakers can contribute to the rich tapestry of cinema that De Palma has helped to weave. The first movie, directed by Brian De Palma, filmed in the 2.351 widescreen format, was Sisters. This film marked a significant step in his career, allowing him to explore visual storytelling in a new way. In Carrie, De Palma faced budget limitations that forced him to cut several scenes from the original novel. One notable scene involved Carrie using her telekinetic powers to blow up petrol stations, causing widespread destruction and fire in the town. The special effects required for this scene were too costly at the time. However, similar scenes were included in the 2013 remake of Carrie. Additionally, The Fury was the first film De Palma shot in New Orleans, Louisiana. This location added a unique atmosphere to the film, showcasing the city's distinct character. De Palma's work often reflects his ability to blend suspense with innovative techniques, making him a notable figure in the film industry. From his early days at film school, Brian De Palma showed a deep passion for storytelling through cinema. His innovative techniques, such as split screens and long takes, transformed the way stories were told on screen. With films like Carrie, he explored the darker sides of human nature, blending horror with psychological depth. His collaboration with actors and composers brought a unique flair to his projects, making them memorable. De Palma's work in thrillers, especially Scarface and The Untouchables, showcased his ability to create tension and drama, leaving audiences on the edge of their seats. His style, often imitated but never duplicated, has influenced countless filmmakers. Even as trends in cinema changed, his commitment to pushing boundaries remained strong. The impact of his creativity and perseverance is evident in the lasting legacy he has. Lieutenant, his journey reminds us that the power of creativity, combined with determination, can lead to extraordinary achievements in the world of entertainment. Carrie was the first movie directed by Brian De Palma that was based on a book. This film marked a significant point in his career, showcasing his ability to adapt literature into compelling cinema. In another project, the original script for a film featured a climactic gunfight between Elliot Ness and George Stone against Capone's gunman on a stop train. However, due to budget constraints, Brian De Palma changed the setting to the steps of Chicago's Union Station. This decision was made after Paramount Pictures determined that staging the scene with a 1930s train would be too costly. Additionally, Brian De Palma had a strong desire to direct Cruising in 1980. Unfortunately, his producers could not secure the rights to the material. As a result, he directed Dressed to Kill instead. This film also became notable in his filmography, reflecting his unique style and storytelling approach. His work often explores themes of violence and identity, making him a distinctive voice in the film industry. Brian De Palma has made a significant mark on the world of film with his unique style and storytelling. His work often blends suspense, drama, and psychological elements, creating a captivating experience for viewers. Films like Carrie, Scarface, and The Untouchables showcase his ability to explore complex characters and intense situations. De Palma's use of camera techniques, such as split screens and long takes, adds a distinctive flair to his storytelling. His films often provoke thought and discussion, making audiences reflect on themes of morality, obsession, and the darker sides of human nature. Many admire his bold choices and willingness to push boundaries while others critique his approach. Regardless of opinions, his influence on filmmakers and the industry is undeniable. We invite you to share your thoughts on Brian De Palma's work and legacy in the comments. If you enjoy this content, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the creative spirits shaping entertainment.